Hey, I'm Craven, and we're driving. Hey, everybody. So, I had some problems out at the property, stopped recording. Go into that here in a minute. But first, I'm Craven, and I need your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking. And I should be out there. I'm on Facebook. Let's see. I'm going to throw this out there on Patreon. I've got this out there on several new groups that I've joined at MeWe. So that's wonderful. And of course, it's going to be on YouTube, which is the main channel. Please subscribe there if you would. I know you guys are watching it on Facebook and MeWe, but if you would just pop over to the YouTube for a second, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you. So we were out there on the property, walked it, looked good. I showed it. I think the first of this, I may show you some pictures, or right now, I may show you some of the pictures. That is a lot of water in the little stream that runs through the property. That is a lot of good flow. Should be able to set up a hydro section on that. Produce a little bit of electricity. Oh yeah. Well, the property itself was probably logged about 20 years ago. And there's a bunch of brush piles, excess wood cut off. But the slope makes a good slope for doing a underground home. May not be apparent on the camera here. Just down over here is the water, the stream. 37.2 acres this plot. A little bit of a clear cut, actually a little bit of a road. I could probably get down through this thing with most of the stuff. Have to do some work, but so far so good. Water was great, land was great. Little area that comes out nearly flat and then has a big rise in it, because I plan on doing an underground home. Why? I plan on going 100% green. Well, 99% green. I'm not sure, because my forge is going to be, of course, coal-fired, so it's not going to be 100% green that way. But I'm going to go solar. I'm going to go, and the water flow was enough. I could have done a water wheel as well as a low head water turbine. However, I've been looking at this piece of property for about 3 weeks, and finally got over there to take a physical look at it and call the owner and give them an offer. And I had a dollar figure stuck in my head. Well, it sold last week. These things will happen. It's okay. There's more out there. Didn't get what the final price was on that 37 acres, and that's just a little bit more land than what I was originally looking for anyway. And while I was out there, the guy gave me an offer on 75 acres of land. Well, 75 acres of land is a lot more land, but if you're not going to use it, is it that much more beneficial? Well, here's some of the things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a place to go underground. In Oklahoma, where I'm looking, part of the tornado alley. So one of the things I'm looking at is going underground to protect myself and my family from any kind of tornadic activity. The geothermal qualities of the being underground will mean that during the summertime I don't have to air condition the place, and during the wintertime I won't have to heat it that much. with the water that is running through there, and if you've already seen the stream, there's 1 million gallons a day that go by there. That's way going to be plenty to power anything that I have going on at the homestead. But I also plan on doing some solar, because you can't count on one form. As preppers, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So if I have only one source of power generation, I have none. I'm looking at being underground for just the ease of construction as well. You can build underground actually cheaper than you can above ground, as long as you take certain factors into consideration. Those factors being mold and mildew. You want to build your product, you build your house out of materials that are not going to mold and mildew. It would have had a great little farming area. I plan on doing some raised beds and things of that nature to be self-sustaining. But that property sold, like I said, last week. So the fight begins all over again to find the right piece of property. And that is some of the joy that I find in prepping. You know, how much can you prep for? Can you get some preps for this? Can you do something here? Can you do something there? And working all these things out just makes a joy out of life. And that's what we should do, is enjoy this time, because it is some of the greatest times on earth. Some of the worst times maybe in a lot of people's lives. A lot of concerns that we have, we pay too much attention to, without paying attention to the important things. How you're getting along with family, how your life is, how your health is. All these things make so much more of an important impact on your actual life than things out there that are going on. So I had a great plan to lay out to show you how we were going to lay out the house and everything else, but not going to do that because there's no point, because the house may have to be laid out differently depending upon how the other property's laid out. So the search continues. Next week I'm going to just drop this entirely, seeing as how I don't have a piece of property to work with at this point. We'll drop this and we'll go back into some bushcraft. Get back out in the field. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, smash that like button. Switch over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button there. I know a lot of people are trying to get away from YouTube, but that's where it's at still. So if you would, please, I appreciate you.